if I'm being completely honest, there's a much deeper reason why I stopped filming these types of videos. When I started posting my legal assistant journey, I was in a very different position in my life. And I think switching to a different team really made me realize that sometimes you need to be in an environment or under someone who fits your style of the way you learn. Cheers.
Union Station, Chinatown, ayan na.
And welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Icy and I'm so happy to have you here. I just arrived to work right now. It's almost 9 a.m. so I don't have too much time to catch up, but today I am filming a full day in my life as a legal assistant. This is a video that I honestly didn't intend on pushing off so much. Now, there are a combination of reasons why this video is so overdue. One of them being I moved in the beginning of this year around March, and so that took a lot of my time. While I was moving as well, my vlogging camera actually broke, so that was a delay. And then also I have just been busy with school and work and trying to enjoy life. But if I'm being completely honest, there's a much deeper reason why I stopped filming these types of videos. I kind of was a little bit more private about my legal assistant journey, my paralegal journey, and I'm going to try to summarize it, be as concise as possible, and also just being completely transparent. I was doing a lot of reflecting yesterday, and it dawned on me that I feel like when I started posting my legal assistant journey, I was in a very different position in my life, both literally and figuratively. I also was working with a different company. I had a completely different position that is different from what I am doing now. And it's been a lot of transition and change the past couple of months. And I think trying to film my legal assistant journey when I was still very much trying to adjust to this role right now, it was a little hard for me to come on here and also trying to give advice to people, because I know you guys look to these legal assistant vlogs for some type of consolation or some type of relatability to how to get through it, or you know, how to even begin this journey. And it was just kind of something that I felt a little bit stuck with, because I was in a transition myself where I feel like I really needed time to adjust. And there were days where I doubted myself and I struggled with my self-confidence transitioning into this role. I mean, I still honestly really do. Like, I actually am transitioning to a different team starting today. And so I kind of wanted to talk about just kind of everything that has been going on and why I haven't been posting as much or talking as much about legal assistant stuff, because it's a tricky line where I don't want to be defined by my job. I want to be known as a fully well-rounded person who has hobbies and interests and different things that I am passionate about. And so when I shared my legal assistant journey, I initially never thought that anyone would really take so much interest and be invested in that. And sometimes it does put a little bit of pressure on me to, I guess, not perform, because I know that no one is like looking at these videos or caring so much about what I do with my life as much as myself. But it just kind of puts things in an interesting perspective where you guys sometimes come to me for advice, but there are times where I feel like I need someone to go to advice for. And it's hard sometimes to be that person that people can look up to when you are in a place where you don't feel as confident in yourself. And I'm still very much working on that. I feel like this new job, it definitely has humbled me. It's taught me a lot and it's challenged me in different ways that I was not expecting. But I'm showing up, and I think things will only get better from here with the new change. Basically, I'm switching teams. We have different teams, Team A, Team B, and Team C, and I'm switching over to Team B. And I think that workload will be a little bit more manageable, hopefully. So yeah, that's kind of a, long story short overview of why I kind of stopped filming legal assistant videos. It's not because I don't like doing these videos. I know that you guys really enjoy it. I know you guys love to hear about my advice, but I always say this in so many of my other videos that I am just as much a beginner as some of you guys, and I don't have everything figured out. I will always be vulnerable and try to be as honest as possible about my journey, but I still struggle with certain aspects of the job. I still have days where I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, especially because I've only been at this job for almost 6 months. I feel like it really takes 9 months to a year to fully get into the groove with a job. And so trying to film work vlogs while I'm also still adjusting was just something that I needed time away to do. But I definitely want to still do that. I realized I haven't tried my matcha yet as well. Let's do a little matcha taste test. It's pretty good, actually. I got 2 pumps of vanilla syrup. I could have probably gotten away with just one. It is a little bit sweet, but it is really refreshing. Let's go ahead and head inside. It is 9:02 a.m. So let's go ahead and start the day. I also got a sandwich, like a little breakfast sandwich, but I'm excited for the day. It's also so beautiful out. The weather has been so nice, which I am really, really excited for. After work, my boyfriend and I are also gonna go see the sunset, so that'll be something to look forward to. And let's have a good day at work.
Pour some ambience and put it in this track.
got done with work and I am parked outside a Starbucks actually. I want to do a little bit of editing before meeting up with my boyfriend tonight. We're gonna go see the sunset, but I did want to update you guys on how everything was, just because it was actually a really good day in a really long time. As I had mentioned in the beginning of this video, I switched teams recently and I just wanted to take a second to talk about my experience and just kind of also talk to you guys about sticking through the process when things feel difficult or tough. And I wanted to include this because I think for a really long time I was starting to feel really discouraged in certain ways with this new job. I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but there were definitely moments where I doubted myself, and I think switching to a different team really made me realize that sometimes you need to be in an environment or under someone who fits your style of the way you learn. And I feel like this was a really good learning experience for me to understand that. I wanted to just include that because I know it can be so easy to be hard on ourselves and to also think that we're stupid or dumb or that we're not learning fast enough, especially in the legal industry that is so fast-paced. And unfortunately, a lot of the times training is something that gets thrown at you and you kind of just have to learn as you go. I've definitely been in that position, but I've also been on the other side of things where I'm trying to manage my own workload and trying to train someone new. And it's definitely tough on both sides, but what I can say after today is that I feel like switching teams just kind of gave me perspective on how you can have a completely different experience based on who you're working with and the attorneys that you're working with, not to mention different personality types. Sometimes you just mesh better with a certain group of people. So, you know, and this can also be applied for the type of law firm that you're working at. Maybe the law firm that you're at isn't conducive to your growth, or it isn't going to help, you know, it isn't the best fit, and that's okay. And sometimes you don't even realize that until you're in a different situation and you're able to compare your experiences. I wanted to share this as a little bit of an encouragement for you guys who are just starting out, or if you feel like, you know, you're not really getting into a flow with your attorney or your team. One, it does take time, so I definitely believe in giving yourself at least 3 to 6 months to really settle in, but also understand that being in the legal industry, you're going to be working with so many different personalities, so many different attorneys who have different preferences, and being able to adapt to that and not taking things personally is going to make your learning experience better, and it's only going to make you better as a legal assistant. And I know that's really, really, really hard to believe that when you're in the thick of it and when you're in the moment, but it's definitely going to just save yourself so much stress and anxiety. And I know that, you know, it also just takes time getting to the other side, but just know that things do get better. I do really feel like this was a positive change and a positive shift for myself, and I just wanted to share that. But it is getting really, really hot in here. Then we will go to Seaport Village and see the sunset with my boyfriend, so it's gonna be a really nice, relaxing evening to end the day. I'll see you there. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna too.
Okay, love you. Bye. We made it! It's a beautiful day. So nice out. Definitely feels like summer. I just made it home and I wanted to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed filming this day in my life as a legal assistant. It's been a journey to say the least, but I am looking forward to sharing a little bit more about my journey, my paralegal stuff. There's so much more content that I want to do, especially now that I feel like I'm in a place where I can share more. I am going to try and do more of these videos. I also want to do sit-down videos and do like a beginner's guide on everything I've learned so far about being a legal assistant, because a lot of you guys really resonate with that. So I definitely plan on doing sit-down videos as well now that I have my camera. And this is actually the first vlog, or I should say this is the first legal assistant vlog that I have filmed on my new camera, so that's really exciting. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you're not already, and also let me know other types of videos that you guys want to see. I know that you love the legal assistant stuff, but also let me know other things that you're interested in. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are watching this, and I will see you in the next video.